Can a movie truly capture the horrors of a real life crime? The 2007 film An American Crime tells the story of Sylvia Likens, a teenager who was brutally tortured and murdered by her caretaker, Gertrude Baniszewski, and her children. Um, but how much of the movie is based on fact? Before we dive into the true story behind the film, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button for more content. The movie An American Crime is a disturbing portrayal of the abuse and murder of Sylvia Likens. But what makes it even more chilling, what makes it is that it's based on a true story. The film follows Sylvia, a teenager who is placed under the care of Gertrude Baniszewski, a family acquaintance. Shortly after moving in, Sylvia is subjected to inhuman torture at the hands of Gertrude, her children, and neighborhood kids. The true events behind An American Crime are even more harrowing than the movie host. The film held back on portraying the full extent of the abuse and murder of Sylvia Likens. The real Gertrude Baniszewski inflicted unspeakable torture on Sylvia, including burns, cuts, and beatings. Sylvia's death was a result of severe brain damage from a heavy impact to her right temple, likely inflicted by Gertrude herself. The autopsy revealed over 150 separate injuries, including cuts, lacerations, and burns. But why did the abuse go on for so long? The neighborhood kids and Gertrude's children were either complicit in the abuser or remained silent out of fear. It wasn't until it was too late that people discovered what was happening to Sylvia. The trial of Gertrude and her accomplices was a long and grueling process. Gertrude was eventually convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison. However, she was granted parole in 1985 and lived until 1990, never acknowledging her wrongdoings or taking responsibility for her actions. As a side note, it's ironic that the movie An American Crime was not widely released in theaters, but it found an audience on Showtime in 2008. Perhaps it's a reminder that some stories are too disturbing for the big screen. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,